Chandni Singh and welcome to my channel. I'm sure by my look you can make out today whose look I'm recreating. Yes, Deepika Padukone for her Sindhi wedding. Deepika is and has always been one of my favorite actors, and you all know that. I think I've recreated most of her looks. Absolutely love her, and I've absolutely been loving the way she has been dressing up for all her wedding functions, and totally in love with the fact that she's keeping it so minimal, nude lips, flat hair, and that gorgeous looking sindoor on every occasion. So in case you're interested in seeing how to create this look, keep watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe now. So Deepika's look is all about well-defined eyes and strong brows, and I'm gonna start with my brows first. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in shade Chocolate. I'm also going to fill up a softer color powder from the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I'm using shade Dark Brown. I've picked up the lighter color from it just to kind of fill it up right in the beginning. And then I'm just going to take the darker color powder and I'm going to apply it all over the gel just to intensify the eyebrows. Using the Tart Shape Tape in shade Light Medium all over my lids. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and her eyes primarily have black, deep brown, and of course a faded color in the crease. So I'm using the color Burnt Orange from the palette first. Make sure that the color is totally blended well into the skin. It should not have any harsh edges whatsoever. So I picked up the color Burnt Orange first, and now I am picking up Selena from the same palette. Picking up the next brown in the palette, it's called Rustic. I'm gonna start applying it over my lid, and I'm also going to fade this into the crease. On to the next color from the palette, it's called Cypress Umber. This goes straight into my socket to add depth. And last but not the least, a beautiful deep black from the same palette. Next step, after I blended it all, I'm going to use a beautiful antique gold. This one is Girls Night Out by Sephora. One of my favorite antique gold eyeshadows. And I'm just going to apply this gold all over my lid. She's also wearing a lot of kajal and eyeliner, and it's all smoked out, so I'm going to use the Maybelline gel eyeliner. And I'm going to smoke it out. I'm going to use a short shader brush. I'm also going to apply a little bit of a black eyeshadow right on top of this. This is also a very good trick to kind of prevent from the kohl to smudge. And right below that, I'm going to use the colors that I used in my crease from the same palette. Please note, all the colors are matte. I'm also going to apply the kajal in my tight line, and I'm just going to clean my under eye and prep and prime my skin, and we'll start the skin. Before I do that, I just need to finish my brow bone. I totally forgot about that. Using the lightest color in the same palette, I'm using a Heiress brush in number 6. This is a new brand in India, quite nice. Their brushes are available for sale with us. Most of them are made with good quality real hair. And I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply lots of mascara. And I was thinking I'll do my lashes right away. I just used the Tart lash curler, and right now I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to be using Sears Essential lashes in Selena. These lashes are priced at 170 rupees and they are available for sale with us. We deliver pan India. Deepika's skin is, as always, very fresh, minimal and dewy. I'm using the Kari Rose Gold Facial Oil, 100% organic. I'm using a Giorgio Armani Fluid Shear, just using a Sigma brush to stipple this into my skin. Just gonna use a tad bit of peach and orange corrector mixed. I always like to mix peach and orange for myself because I find the peach too light and the orange too dark. Blending it out with the Sears Essentials Beauty Blender. This is my brand and my company just launched this in February. I'm going to leave the details below. Do give us a look. We have a lot of interesting products including LA Girl and Makeup Revolution. I'm going to use the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. The reason I'm using this foundation today is like because when you see Deepika Padukone's skin, it's just so like silk, so beautiful, velvet, minimal, right? And I think this is one foundation like that truly looks and feels both like silk, and no wonder that's what they've named it. Always apply a foundation on the neck. And after I'm done blending with this, I'm always going to tap it with a beauty blender, because I feel a beauty blender or damp beauty blender always picks up a little bit of product. Just going to apply very little amount of the Tarte Shape Tape. This highlighter is super pigmented. Don't apply too much of it, especially for women who've got too many lines. Very little. And I've applied it in the highlight area of my face, and now I'm gonna blend it out. Just applying some loose powder with a brush. I don't want to kill that whole super dewy look that I've managed to achieve with my products, and I feel that if I over powder this, it might just kind of kill it. I'm using a Sigma brush in F35, though this is a highlighter brush. However, I like to use it for this also. Feel absolutely perfect right now, and I'm going to just start with some contour. And Deepika is already blessed with a beautiful face. She's got such a great chisel, that heart-shaped face. So I'm just going to give myself more of a bronzer than a contour, really. I'm using the MAC blot powder in shade Deep Dark. Very nude blush. I'm using the Too Faced Something About Berry. Very little. And again, I don't see like a highlighter on her face, so I'm just going to use my ambient luminous light by Hourglass. This powder is like a very slight shimmer, so brilliant for like a subtle highlight. You can also use it all over your skin for that radiant glow, not chalky at all. And I'm gonna now finish it with a beautiful nude lipstick. I'm using the Nykaa Lips Don't Lie lip pencil in a shade called Pillow Fight. Finishing it with the MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy. There you go, I'm done with my entire makeup, and now I'm just gonna get into my clothes and jewelry, and I'm gonna show you the final look. hope you like this tutorial, guys. It took me a lot of effort to put this entire outfit, jewelry and everything together. I thought that specifically her jewelry was absolutely drop dead gorgeous, not that her clothes were any less, but for me to organize a red lehenga is very easy, but to get that beautiful jewelry, because that jewelry brings in all the grandeur. So I hope you like this tutorial. Do let me know in the comments what you think, and in case you wish to see a certain tutorial, do leave a comment below and I'll be so happy to shoot it for you. Take care.